Greetings, beautiful YouTube. This is Gina, and we are on lesson number 5 of Escape Poverty Mindset. And this is a pretty quick lesson because I think it's pretty self-explanatory within the lesson. So lesson number 5 is listen to the people who have the results you want. And that's pretty much what it is. Listen to people and take advice from people who you would trade places with. But with this quote, you might, want to think a little bit more about this. So the quote of this lesson is, you do need mentors, but in the end, you really just need to believe in yourself. And that's by Diana Ross. So don't lose your self-identity trying to copy exactly how someone is. But at the same time, you do want to take advice from people who have done what you're trying to do in order to, succeed. Because everyone starts as a beginner and we're all learning and growing, but you do want to make sure you're listening to the people who, makes sense to listen to, like people that are ahead of you instead of, well, I think we can learn something from everyone. Don't just exclude everyone from, who you want to learn from, but you can learn what not to do from people, and you can learn what to do from people. So it goes both ways. And when you really just believe in yourself, and sometimes you just have this internal thing that's like, I don't think that feels right for me or whatever, and you just go with that. But at the end of the day, don't use that to procrastinate either. So where to get your money advice? Get your money advice from people who obviously have some financial success and have done things that you may be interested in and have some results, or you can see that they're doing it or working towards something. I wouldn't take advice from people who have never done it, because they might scare you or put some beliefs in your head that aren't, necessarily true, or might demotivate you. Like you might come to someone with a new project or something that you want to do, and they're like, oh, I heard that people don't make money with that. And then, you stop believing, so make sure that you're believing in yourself. And sometimes you just got to move in silence and do what you want to do. And then once you get the results, you can start sharing with people, more ideas that you have. But, that's why sometimes I do disappear from YouTube. So I'm working on things and not necessarily talking about it, but just behind the scenes. I know I was late on this video, but sometimes like you have to just move in silence, and then you have the results, and then you can share that and go from there. And another thing I have in here is, do people like to see you fail? And I think people have good intentions, and they might necessarily not do it, but subconsciously I feel like some people, might, help you to take the path that you necessarily shouldn't be taking. So you just have to evaluate the people in your life and make sure that, you're, how do you feel about your situation? Do you feel like you're growing? Do you feel like you're going backwards? And just stick to it and build the right habits and consistency in order to achieve what you want. So that's pretty much it for this lesson. Just be wary of who you listen to. You can take advice from people and just be like, okay, and then if it doesn't apply, let it fly, pretty much. So that's how I feel about it. So thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you.